evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Broncos Radio here tonight on a wonderful Tuesday night. Coming to you live here in Coopersville, where the Coopersville Broncos are taking on the Holland Christian Maroons. Currently, what you're seeing out there is the JV game. We just started the fourth quarter. Holland Christian is leading 34-21. That's how the third quarter ended. And there's a battle there underneath for the rebound. Maroons going to retain possession underneath. After this quarter here, then the Varsity girls will be 20 minutes after that, and they'll start up. We got a whistle and a foul going to be called on the Maroons. So appreciate everybody joining in, listening in, especially though our friends down there in Florida. I know you've been patiently waiting to get this on here so you can see your granddaughter play. So we're able to get this thing rolling. They are a little earlier than they have in the past couple weeks. We're already into the fourth quarter, and typically at this point, we're just getting to halftime. So the freshman game went very quickly, and so JV game is doing that as well. We're going to take a little break here. Got a few things to fix and set up, and then we'll be back. I'll let you enjoy the JV game that's going on currently with still the Broncos hitting a three, bringing it within 10 points. Nice drive there by Rachel Wright. Unfortunately, just can't get it to fall. Scott Morgan here on Broncos Radio YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us here tonight, Tuesday night, where it'll be a girls varsity matchup here after this game. Got some bonus coverage coming here with the JV, and a nice drive to the basket and a whistle. Basket's going to count. Going to the line for the Maroons, number 32, Ella Westerbeek. She'll go for the traditional three-point play. Foul was on the Broncos, Hannah Anderson, number 15. That's her first, team second. And that's one of the things, if you know that notice up there on the fouls, it's an oddity that there's only been 6 fouls called this half. Typically, it's 8 or 9 per team. Wright does a nice job, kind of lost the handle on it, and was able to knock it off one of the Maroons, so the Broncos will retain possession underneath their own basket. Inbounding it is Avery Jansen. Nice cut underneath. Great defense there by the Maroons, number 14, Gabriella Rooks. Coast to coast all the way, number 4 for the Maroons, Brooke Phelps. Making it 38-24, 5:16 to go here in this game. Nice little outlet pass, shot taken there, a little strong, but backside rebound there by Olivia Burkhorst. Puts it back, 38-26, 5 minutes to go here in this game. Again, you're watching the JV game here on Broncos Radio YouTube. Little floater, no good, but her teammate there gets the rebound. Ella Westerbeek just not able to connect there. Rebounded by the Broncos, going the other way quickly. Top of the key is Steele. Steele sends it over to Wright on the left side. Wright brings it back into the middle. She'll drive left side. She'll go all the way in for a left-hand layup and gets it. Gets it to fall, and she's going to go to the line shooting one for the traditional three-point play. Foul is on number 23 or 24. That's Cora Rigderink. That's her first, team's fifth. Now coming in for the Broncos, Brooklyn Michalak. And as they get all set, see if Rachel can put in the free throw. She does, gets the traditional three-point play, 38-29. Coach Flagg takes a timeout. Again, we want to thank everybody for joining us. If you're just coming on and looking for the varsity game, the JV game is here in process. We got 4:27 to go before the end of this game. We'll talk and then we'll get ready for the stats and everything between the Holland Christian Maroons, who are sitting at 4-1 in the girls' standing. Broncos are sitting at 1-4. Broncos are hoping to see if they can't take and get a nice, okay victory here on their home court. Otherwise, it's going to be a while. Tonight's one of the last ones until mid-February when they'll be back home again. And so Coach Marshall's hoping to get a nice little victory in here. Got to thank all of our sponsors allowing us to bring this to you. This big one is James Cochran, the Coopersville Athletic Director, with the Huddle camera. That's who we're bringing this through Broncos Radio YouTube channel. Painterman is our defensive player of the game sponsor. Coopersville Hardware and Feed, Coopersville Dental Associates. Maroons will get in. We got a full court press being put on by the Broncos. It'll get inbounded over in the corner. Maroons are trying to get it out with the pressure, and they do cross that line. They can trap. Nice job by the Broncos, but just able to get it across. Shot taken, long shot, and it'll go out of bounds. That was Cora Rigderink who took the three-point shot, just a little short. So Broncos will get it. Down 38-29. Rachel Wright will bring the ball across. Tries to cut through the lane, gets it over to Michalak in the corner. She tries to dribble through, able to pick the ball back up. Brooklyn gives it over to Rachel. Rachel goes down in the corner, but it'll come back up. And errant toss will have a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Broncos. Avery Jansen would try to get it back to Brooklyn Michalak, and she was covered. And so Maroons were able to knock it away. So Broncos will retain possession just outside their own basket. Ball will get inbounds. The Michalak blocked by the Maroons. That's number 32, Ella Westerbeek. She'll take it down there, and we got a ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Broncos. With 3:36 to go, 38-29. Broncos needing to get the ball back, see if they can't cut into this lead. Ball gets inbound underneath, but gets kicked out to the top of the key. Driven in there. We got to travel. That's going to be on number 20, Abigail Coxon. Coming in for the Broncos is Anya Steele. And taking a break is Avery Jansen. Rachel Wright will bring the ball across. Gets it down inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst out to Steele. Steele for two. Good. Count it. 38-31. Maroons breaking the press. Takes it down further into the corner. We got a whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Maroons. That is Abigail Coxon who had it. Waiting to come in right now for the Maroons is Brianna Lamer and 22, Evelyn Klingenberg for the Maroons. Brooklyn Phelps will inbound the pass. She'll get it back, and Burkhorst almost knocked it loose. Phelps will take a shot for three, fills it up. Oh, dagger. 41-31, 2:55, right all the way to the other end. Left-hand shot, no good. She's able to knock it loose, though, from one of the Maroons inside to Burkhorst. Burkhorst back out to right. Nice job. Too strong, though. Rebounded by the Maroons going the other way. Phelps being bugged by Wright. She'll get it down into the corner to Lammer. Lammer gets it back up to Phelps. Phelps got a whistle. Timeout being called by Holland Christian. Southside Bar and Grill is one of our sponsors. Van Kemen Electric, Coopersville Heating and Cooling, and Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame. We want to thank everybody, all those. Van Kemen Electric, located at 3716 Dykstra Drive in Walker. They're our lights out sponsor of the game. You can visit them at vankemenelectric.com or give Dave a call at 616-785-1800 for all your electrical needs. They do residential, commercial, industrial, institutional, or agricultural. That's Van Kemen Electric, our lights out sponsor. Also coming on this winter to help sponsor us is Coopersville Heating and Cooling. Mark Janos and his family has been serving West Michigan for nearly 20 years. They are a full-service HVAC company. They do everything from new home design and installation to service and replacement of existing equipment. Check out their Facebook page, Coopersville Heating and Cooling. And be sure to like their page and follow Mark's Heating and Cooling Tips. They're located at 231 Talon Drive in Coopersville here. You can call them at 616-837-1312 as they call for another snowstorm to come in this week. So we'll see what happens on that. Yeah, I know, Leafers, you don't have to worry about that down in Florida. You guys get to enjoy that beautiful warm weather. Appreciate you listening in on both tonight and Friday nights. Maroons get it inbounds to Phelps. Phelps goes back. Shot taken there by, Ella Helma. No good, but rebounded by the Maroons. Maroons top of the key. Klingenberg has it. She'll give it to Phelps. Phelps back to Klingenberg through her hands, but she'll go get it. And she'll listen. She'll go over and back that time. Slipped right out. Must have had some popcorn just before she went in there. Slippery hands. Incoming is number 10, Grace Fenton for the Maroons. Broncos will have the ball inbound right in front of the scorer's table. 41-31, just under 2 minutes to go here in the game for the JV game. We'll be bringing the varsity game right when this is concluded. And we got a whistle inside. That's going to be 1-on-1. That's on 34. That's Ella Helma, team 6th. So they don't go to 1-on-1 quite yet. Next foul, they will. Broncos will get it underneath their own basket. Tries to go inside, and Steele didn't look over at Michelak. She was just screaming for the ball. She was wide open in the corner, which is unfortunate for the Broncos because they just turned it over. It's one of those deals where she just got to scream loud because she was wide open. Maroons break the press. Goes down inside to Phelps. Phelps lays it up and in. It's a 4-point turnaround right there, or 5 because of where. Nice shot there by Rachel Wright. Lays it up off the right side. 43-33. Broncos have a long ways to try to get them to the 1-on-1. Maroons break the press again. Nice little layup shot there by Halma. Good, count it, 45-35, a minute 8. Rachel Wright brings it down inside. We'll kick it over to Michelak. And we got a no good, rebounded by the Maroons. front court pass over. Nice job there. Shot taken. 25, that's Brianna Lammer, so nice job. 3-point by Mischlag. We got a whistle. We'll see who it's on. That is on Rachel Wright. That'll be her fourth, team's third. Now coming in for the Maroons, Julia Mercade. 39 seconds. Ball gets inbounds to Phelps. Phelps will bring the ball across. Sets it down in there for Lammer. She takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by Wright. She's going to go the other way. She's got two defenders in front of her, but she'll split them both. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebounded by Phelps. She'll bring the ball across. Swings it left side to Lammer. Lammer all the way back to the top. Phelps. Right side, Phelps goes down low. Back to Phelps. Phelps will dribble around, and that's it. JV will end up on the wrong side, unfortunately, tonight. 47-33. They just kind of lost it, just couldn't get it at the end right there. But a hard-fought battle all the way up to that point. We'll take and turn this thing over and get ready. We'll be back after this message here on Michigan Sports Radio as I get everybody set up. Go to the intro screen there, and we'll be back after this.
There's nothing like a smile to give off a wonderful first impression. At Coopersville Dental Associates, our team cares about the condition of your smile. We offer corrective dentistry for all ages. Don't go another day covering up your smile. Let's make it gorgeous. Our team offers emergency and evening appointments for your convenience. New patients are always welcome. Visit us on the web at cvilledental.com or give us a call at 997-7326. Preserving that smile for a lifetime. That's Coopersville Dental Associates, our perfect smile sponsor.
Hey, Coopersville Bronco fans. This is Steve at Coopersville Hardware. We sell paint here, and now we have the ability to match paint. If you have a competitor's paint or a project you're working at and you want to get a special color made, come on down and we can match that for you. We sell O'Leary paint, which is made in Lansing, Michigan, Michigan made. It's a high quality paint. If you'd like to learn more about it, go to our webpage at coopersvillehardware.com and you'll see the O'Leary icon. Click on that, learn a little bit more about that paint. If we have that project that you need some paint, stop by. We can help you out and make that project come out just the way you want. Hey, go green, go white, go Broncos.
If you're in need of a painter, look no further. Painter Man is a locally owned company that specializes in interior and exterior painting. Owner Eric Brink and his crew also offer power washing, deck staining, trim, ceiling, and cabinet painting. No job is too big or too small. So give them a call at 862-9652 for your free estimate. Also like Painter Man on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. That is the Painter Man, our sponsor of the Defensive Player of the Game.
Welcome back here to Michigan Sports, or to Broncos Radio YouTube. I'm so used to saying both those things. Broncos YouTube channel, brought to you by the Coopersville Athletic Department. James Cochran and everybody. Got the huddle camera here for the first time here this season, this year. So we're trying it out, bringing you guys all of the games live so you can see video, as well as hear the audio. Going to be an interesting game, folks. Broncos coming in at 3-9. They're 1-4 in the league. Friday night they had Allendale coming into town, and it was a battle for 3 quarters, for the Broncos. They were neck and neck with the Falcons. And then in the fourth quarter, the Falcons just started to extend the lead a little bit and stretch it. And so where they could get out and got out for a little bit further for the 10-point lead. And then ended up, Broncos got it within 9. They end up winning 36-27. Last year, the Broncos lost to both times to Holland Christian. The first time they played them, it was 55-22. And then the second time playing them was 54-12. Coach Marshall's hoping that with this group that he's got out on the floor, that they're going to be able to change that results. Hopefully here with some good shooting, but it's going to really depend on the team goes as Maddie Miller goes, and so she's the leading scorer for the Broncos. She's got 96 points. She's averaging 8 points per game. She is 36 of 108 attempts, so she's shooting a 33.3%. And then right behind her is Danica Johnson with 81 points. She's averaging 6.8 points per game. Maddie is leading also in the three-point shooting aspects. She is 13 of 48 with a 27.1%. She was able to catch up and pass. I think that was Olivia Lundquist. Nope, it was Chloe Haddon had it. She was leading with the shooting percentage with 3 points, but Maddie Miller was able to catch her Friday night and pass her there with 13. Leading free throw shooter is Olivia Lundquist. She's still 7 of 8, shooting 87.5%. She didn't go to the line at all Friday night, so she didn't either improve or fall out of the standings there. So she's still leading with the 87.5% shooting. Leading the assists is Maddie Miller with 15, and she's also leading in steals with 34. She was able to add a few more from Friday night. Leading rebounder for the Broncos is still Danica Johnson. She's got 52 now. She's got 13 offensive and 39 defensive. She added 3 more defensive rebounds from Friday night. Caden Bosch and Hunter Neer are leading in the charges, taking the charge, and they both added one from Friday night. So kind of nice to see that they're willing to put their body out there and take it for the team, as they would say, and just try for everything she can do to take and make sure that get what they can. At the other side, looking at the Maroons, they come in with an overall record of 9-4, and they're 4-1 in the league. They have defeated in the league. They have beat Fruitport, Spring Lake, Allendale, and Friday night they beat Unity Christian 42-27. They beat Allendale 43-31, and they beat Spring Lake 44-39. They beat Fruitport 50-23. So the two teams that Allendale and Spring Lake and Fruitport, those 3 teams the Broncos have played, they've lost to Allendale and Spring Lake, but they defeated Fruitport. So take it how it is. Maroons have defeated Covenant Christian. They're 50-28. Holland was 66-13. Zeeland West was 45-37. Grand Rapids Christian was 39-38. So that was a real close game. Hart, they took them to two overtimes to win that game, 62-57. And then, as I stated, they beat Fruitport 50-23, Spring Lake 44-39, Allendale 43-31. Unity Christian 42-27. The team that beat them in the OK Blue Conference was Hamilton, and it was a one-point game, 38-37. They also lost to Rockford, 71-34, South Christian, 46-41, and West Ottawa, 56-40. So Coach Painter and his group have had success, or having success right now, and so Coach Marshall is looking at some of the young ladies, Danica Johnson, Hunter Neer, Maddie Miller. Point guards up front, there's Sylvia Sanford and Stephanie Roselle, to kind of see if they can't lead this team and come up with, as some would say, a big win over the Maroons. We're going to take another little break here. We'll be back after these messages, and we'll be getting ready closer to the start of the game here on Broncos Radio YouTube channel.
There's nothing like a smile to give off a wonderful first impression. At Coopersville Dental Associates, our team cares about the condition of your smile. We offer corrective dentistry for all ages. Don't go another day covering up your smile. Let's make it gorgeous. Our team offers emergency and evening appointments for your convenience. New patients are always welcome. Visit us on the web at cvilledental.com or give us a call at 997-7326. Preserving that smile for a lifetime. That's Coopersville Dental Associates, our perfect smile sponsor.
Southside Bar and Grill, located at 229 West Randall Street in Coopersville. Every Tuesday night is $2 tacos. You can log on to their website, southsidebarcoopersville.com, and check out all the other items that they have available. You can conveniently also place your order online. Check out their Facebook page for all the latest meal deals they have. That is Southside Bar and Grill. The Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame celebrates the city's rich sports history by honoring prominent West Michigan athletes and those who have contributed greatly to sports on a local, state, or national level. The Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame also presents annual events in support of West Michigan athletics and raises funds to support local youth organizations and charities. Follow the Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame on Facebook. Check out pictures and biographies of all 181 inductees at the GRSHOF.com. That is Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame. Painterman Defensive Player of the Game. Have you looked at your walls lately? Is it time for them to be painted? Contact Eric Brink at 616-862-9652 for a free estimate to have this work done. Like Painterman on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. No job's too big or too small. Painterman is our Defensive Player of the Game sponsor. Got about 7.5 minutes here before tip-off for the varsity game. Coach Painter and Coach Marshall down there on the floor, just kind of chit-chatting back and forth. Again, both teams are looking to see if they can improve again. Hamilton and West Catholic are sitting at the top of the leaderboard over there against the wall, and Holland Christian is nipping at their heels, just waiting for somebody to make a mistake at 4-1. Both teams will see Hamilton Friday night as we travel to Hamilton. It will be my first traveling night for a Friday night game. So we'll be driving over there to Hamilton. Hopefully the weather will cooperate with us and not be too nasty with the storm, allow us to get over there to get the game in. And then West Catholic, we'll see them in the following week. Or no, we've already seen West Catholic. West Catholic, once again, is just a powerhouse. I think they are ranked number 1 in the state at their division, I think, with D3. And so, again, they just continue to reload over there, especially in girls basketball. They're doing a nice job there of continuing to work hard and be successful. And so does Hamilton. Hamilton has been a tradition for a long time since we've had, even when we were seeing them in the beginning, when they were in the OK Blue Conference a few years ago, they were very good back then, and they still are. They continue to work hard and bring success to that program. Here in Coopersville, again, Coach Marshall, this is his second year. He's right now, he's got as many wins as they had last year, so he's looking to just kind of continue to improve, and it's evident. I've got the chance to see the lower level with the freshman and JV levels. In fact, we just got done watching the JV girls play there, and they came up short, but it's very promising to see what is coming up through the ranks for the Broncos. And it's an exciting time for him. He's working with the lower levels, trying to get them to get more interest and everything. And I think once you continue to do that, as they progress, you'll start seeing success with that as well. So we'll see what happens when they get everything going. Let's see if we can't find the live game for the Coopersville game. Over at the boys, they've got their live over there as well on YouTube. Haven't been able to find that yet. Just making sure we're still doing well. We're going to take another little quick break here and pay a little bill, and then we'll be back and get real close to the starting lineups and the national anthem here on Broncos Radio YouTube channel.
Hey folks, before you make that trip to Alpine, stop in to see Steve and his staff at 364 Main Street. More than likely they will have what you need and you don't have to fight all of that traffic. They have electrical and plumbing supplies. They have power tools, hand tools, interior and exterior quality paint. They even carry lumber for your projects. So before you get in your car, give them a call at 997-8051 and save yourself some time and headaches. They are open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8, and Saturday, 7:30 to 5. That's Coopersville Hardware and Feed. Helping you find what you need is more than a logo. It is who they are. That's Coopersville Hardware and Feed.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio YouTube channel. Yeah, it always takes, I got to get used to that. Appreciate everybody checking out, listening in here on the YouTube channel, watching the game. As we get ready here, just about 2.5 minutes before all the festivities will begin, national anthem and starting lineup. As we get set up here Make sure we got everybody where we need to. As the Broncos get ready to, again, Coach Marshall looking at his group. We've got 3 seniors on the team: Olivia Lundquist, Maddie Miller, and Trinity Hazelton. And then the rest are all juniors. He starts majority of the juniors. Maddie Miller is the only starting senior for the Broncos. As they get everybody set up, the pep band is here for the Broncos. As we get closer, everybody's getting warmed up. They turn the music off. Broncos are playing the fight song. The pep band playing the fight song. Crowd's getting ready for this game. I'm still checking to see. I haven't seen Steve Cole yet from Coopersville Hardware and Feed, but I'm sure he'll be showing up. Normally he'll get here Tuesday nights to watch the game, or he's headed over to Holland Christian to watch his grandson play. He's got a granddaughter that plays here on the varsity and grandson that plays on the varsity boys. Well, both teams are now getting set, coming off the court as they will get ready for the national anthem. And making sure we got everybody straightened out here. Don't freeze on me now. Let's go. And turn that off just for a second, folks, and then we'll put that back on. Make sure the camera will come back on. There we go. It wanted not to be very nice to me here, but we got it. As you can see, the Holland Christian Maroons are all lined up for the national anthem.
Welcome to Coopersville, Michigan, in today's contest between the visiting Holland Maroons Christian girls and your Coopersville Broncos. And we're part of the OK Conference here, and we are so grateful to help our students, not only here in athletics, but in their communities as well. And what that means is we want to have good sportsmanship all throughout, and good sportsmanship also starts with appreciating our officials. So would you guys join me in thanking Patrick, Ronald, and Shad for being with us tonight?
We'll let the PA announcer take over.
If you are able, would you please stand and take off your hats for the playing of the national anthem?
All right. How you doing? You got the boys game?
My son's on the team, so
So you're watching it.
Tuesday divide.
Gentleman from Holland Christian, he's got a daughter that plays varsity, so he's here and he's trying to stream the boys game. So here we go for the starting lineup for the Holland Christian, a sophomore, number 4, Cameron Vandenbosch, a senior, number 12, Trina Vanderswag. A senior, number 22, Kayla Cannon. A senior, number 30, Bria Lampin. And a senior, number 32, Jenna Vandenbrink. The Maroons are coached by Levi Painter, Bria DeBoer, and Doug Evels. For the Broncos, junior, number 2, Stephanie Roselle. A junior, number 5, Sylvia Sanford. A junior, number 13, Hunter Neer. A junior, number 20, Danica Johnson. And a senior, number 23, Maddie Miller. Broncos are coached by Mike Marshall. His assistants are Phil Marshall and Tori Holman. Those are your starting lineups for both teams, folks, as we get ready. Here we go. There's Steve Cole. Him and Margot are across from us now. See, it didn't take him long. From Coopersville Hardware and Feed. Danica Johnson doing the jumping for the Broncos. And Jenna Vandenbrink for the Maroons. Broncos will win the tip. Quickly ahead to Miller. Miller. Everybody split and left Miller alone. She'll take the shot. No good. Rebounded backside by the Maroons. Going the other way is Cameron Vandenbosch. Top of the key. Drives the lane. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Miller for the Broncos gets the rebound. She'll bring the ball across. Being pressed there by Kayla Cannon. Ball goes inside to Neer. Neer gets it blocked, but it gets it out to Miller for 3. Fills it up. 3-0. Nice shot by Maddie Miller. Adds to her lead in the 3 points. Vandenbosch brings the ball across, breaks the press by the Broncos. Good feed inside. Nice job by Miller to knock it loose as it went into Vandenbrink. Maroons will retain possession underneath their own basket. Get it inbounds there. Gets to Lampin. Lampin, their shot taken long, reside, but on the backside rebound there is Vandenbrink. As she was able to get the rebound. Sanford telegraphs her path to Miller, and it's stolen in red there by Vandenbosch. She takes it all the way in, lays it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, though, puts it up again. Rebounded by the Maroons. Kicks it out, comes around, goes inside. Right to Miller. I don't think Lampin was expecting Miller to be there. It was intended to go to Vandenbosch. Roselle has it in the corner for the Broncos. Stops her dribble. She's in trouble. Gets it to Neer. Neer tries to go to Sanford, and it's stolen there as Vandenbosch. And quick hustle by Sanford will knock it out of her hands. Very impressed with Cameron Vandenbosch, only a sophomore. Chloe Haddon will now come in for Maddie Miller. Shot taken for 3, fills it up. Vanderswag, Trina Vanderswag puts it in. 5-3. Ahead to Haddon for all by herself. She fills it up. 6-5. Ball gets inbounded there to Vanderswag. Vanderswag swings it across court, and Coach Painter takes a timeout. He takes one, we take one as well. Coopersville Dental Associates, our Perfect Smile sponsor. They give you a variety of services designed to maintain your oral health and to prevent future problems. A wide variety of treatments are available so that you can receive care promptly and get back to your normal life. Visit them at cvilledental.com, where they will preserve your smile for a lifetime. That is.
Are you broadcasting on Facebook?
Yeah, on YouTube. So, yeah. Coming out of a timeout. By the Maroons. Ball gets swung down into the corner. That's 22, Kayla Cannon. All the way to the other corner. Shot, taking three, fills it up. Bria Lampin for three, 8-6. Sanford will bring the ball across for the Broncos. Gets it to Roselle, left side. Goes to Johnson. Johnson looking to go baseline, cut off. She tries to go inside and near. And gives it up to the Maroons, but the Maroons lose it. Goes right back to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Near. Near drives the baseline, tries to go up with it. Knocked out of bounds. Broncos will retain possession underneath their own basket. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson to Sanford. Sanford will start up the half-court offense. Gets it to Haddon. Haddon to Johnson. Johnson, nice move all the way into the layup. Good job, got around the defender and had it all the way to the baseline. Vanderswag quickly across for the Maroons. Another shot, three-point shot taken by the Maroons. Lampin, no good this time. Broncos get it. Quickly ahead to Roselle. Roselle loses the handle on it, and she'll kick it out of bounds. Unfortunately, that was for the Broncos. She had a shot, but just lost the handle. Bosch and Lundquist come in for Sanford and Roselle. Maroons have a new one coming in as well. Trying to see who came in. Vandenbosch. Vanderswag has it. Vanderswag has the top of the key. Swings it over to Cannon. Cannon down low to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink tries to drive, cut off. She'll give it back up top of the key to Vanderswag. Vanderswag down in the corner to Vandenbosch. There's a lot of Vandens, folks. And shot taken there by Vandenbosch. No good. Rebounded by the Broncos. Going the other way. Lundquist has it. She'll put up a three. Too strong. Quickly ahead for the Maroons. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Johnson. She'll be replaced by Miller. Maroons will retain possession underneath their own basket. That's Vandenbosch will inbound the pass. She'll get it over to Vanderswag. Vanderswag back to Vandenbosch. Shot taken, too strong. But on the back side is Vanderswag, so she gets it back top of the key. Drives the lane, no good. And the Maroons fight for the rebound. They get it. Gives it up to Malone. Malone goes to Cannon. Cannon drives the lane. She's going to go to the line shooting two as there's a whistle. And it's going to be on Bosch. Her first, team's first. At the line shooting two will be Kayla Cannon for the Maroons, tied to 8-8. Makes it. She called bank, folks. Heard it. Coming in for the Maroons is Kyria Smits. Second attempt coming for Cannon. Off the side, no good. Rebounded by Near. Near will give it up to Miller. 8-9, 3:12 to go. Lundquist, another three, fills it up. Just had to get the range, folks. 11-9, 3:04 to go. Vanderswag has it, top of the key, swings it over to Cannon. Back to Vanderswag, left side over to Vandenbosch. Tries to go inside, kicks it back out to Cannon. Cannon to Vanderswag to Vandenbosch, no good. Backside rebound, though, is right there is Malone for the Maroons. Another shot taken by Vandenbosch, no good. Rebound underneath, count it. And Smits was able to get the rebound, put it up. That is on Bosch again. That's 2 quick ones for her. Johnson will come in for Bosch as Smits will try to complete the traditional 3-point play here. Off the glass, good. Count it. 12-11. Neer will bring it across. He'll give it up to Miller. Miller. Lundquist was trying to get it there, but great pressure by the Maroons. Miller had it knocked out of her hands, so she was able to get the ball again. Haddon gives it up, though. Quickly ahead. And we got a whistle. Sanford and Roselle come in for Haddon and Lundquist. Foul was called on Miller, her first, team's third. Johnson almost stole it for the Broncos, but is able to go back to Vanderswag. Vanderswag to Van den Bosch. Van den Bosch, nice job all the way down through the lane. Baseline gets it, puts it up off the glass, 14-11. Sanford brings the ball across, gets it to Roselle. Roselle to Neer, to Johnson for 3. No good, backside rebound. Quickly ahead to Vanderswag. Vanderswag kicks it out. Cannon to Vanderswag in the corner for 3. Fills it up, 17-15. Sanford has it, gives it to Miller. Miller gets it to Johnson. Johnson loses the handle on it. It's on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Maroons. Broncos just kind of slipping a couple possessions here, and the Maroons are taking advantage of it. Cannon comes out. As soon as I see that's Malone back in for the, nope, Dykstra. Down low, nice pass to Smits, in good, count it. Broncos lost her. 19-11, under a minute to go. Johnson has it, drives the lane, tries to put it up, and just it goes way out of bounds. Ruwiersma will come in. Emma Ruwiersma will come in for Hunter Neer. 49 seconds to go here in the first. Van den Bosch to Vanderswag. Goes down low, comes back to the top of the key to Vanderswag. Vanderswag inside. Nice movement of the ball. Great job there. Dykstra to Van den Bosch to Vanderswag. Back to Van den Bosch for 3. Fills it up almost from downtown Coopersville. She was out there, folks. 22-11. Doubles the Broncos up that quick. Broncos need a good possession here. Can't afford to turn it over. Miller drives the lane, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson will put up for 3. Off the backside, no good. Rebounded, knocked out of bounds, last touched by the Broncos, they say. .7 seconds, and that's it. And at the end of one, the Maroons lead 22-11. We'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio.
There's nothing like a smile to give off a wonderful first impression. At Coopersville Dental Associates, our team cares about the condition of your smile. We offer corrective dentistry for all ages. Don't go another day covering up your smile. Let's make it gorgeous. Our team offers emergency and evening appointments for your convenience. New patients are always welcome. Visit us on the web at cvilledental.com or give us a call at 997-7326. Preserving that smile for a lifetime. That's Coopersville Dental Associates, our perfect smile sponsor.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio YouTube channel. As we look to see 22-11, the Maroons extended the lead. Broncos had a couple possessions there. They came up empty, and the Maroons went down the other way and made them pay for each one of them. And so now the Broncos are going to have to go to work, as they would say, to see if get this thing rolling. Sanford has it for the Broncos, gives it to Miller. Miller is going to travel. Unfortunately, took that little extra step. Maroons will bring the ball across. Vanderswag, top of the key, left side is Malone. On the right side is Vandenbosch. Down low inside is Steikstra. She'll get it back out. Ball is controlled by Vandenbosch. Gives it to Vanderswag. Vanderswag finally gets a hold of it. Goes inside. Malone tried to go down low looking for Smits. Can't find her and goes out of bounds. The Broncos will get the possession. Still down 22-11. Sanford has it top of the key. Gives it to Miller. Miller gives it to Johnson. Johnson, a little right 10-footer. Nice job, though, on the backside by Sanford. Can't get it to fall. She had the great work, got the rebound, just couldn't get it to come back. Vandenbosch takes it all the way down, puts it up off the glass, in, good, count it. Sanford will bring the ball across to Roselle. Roselle drives the lane, kicks it back to Sanford over to Miller. Miller for a long three, fills it up. Nice shot by Maddie Miller, 24-14. Vanderswag brings it down, gets it inside to Steikstra, back to Vanderswag. Vanderswag, she fills it up for three, answers it, 27-14. She's got 7 for Vandenbosch's got 7 for the Maroons. Johnson has it top of the key. Goes over to Sanford. Sanford will put it up for 3. She fills it up for 3. It's a 3-fest. That's her first 3 points of the game. Vanderswag brings the ball across, gives it to Vandenbosch. Back to Vanderswag. Goes inside to Steikstra. We got a whistle. And a foul on the Broncos. That'll be on Roselle. Her first. Haddon, Lundquist, and Neer come in for the Broncos. And Lampin. Who else? Lampin and Vandenbrink come in for the Maroons. Vandenbrink backs Neer in. Takes shot, no good, but backside rebound there by Steikstra. Puts it in. Her first 2 points of the game. Sanford has it top of the key. Gives it up to Lundquist. Lundquist going to put it from downtown. Coopersville fills it up. 29-20. Vandenbosch gets the ball across, goes down low inside to Steikstra. Steikstra was left alone. Beat the press. Easy layup for Steikstra. Give her 4. Sanford will bring the ball across for the Broncos. Swings it over to Haddon. Haddon gives it to Neer. On a little pick and roll. Neer takes the baseline. She puts it up block, but goes right to Miller. Miller takes a shot, no good. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Maroons. Haddon will inbound the pass for the Broncos. Haddon trying to get Miller, and there's covered all up by the Maroons. They got to call a different play on that one, folks. Neer will inbound the pass this time. Coming in is Evelyn McKeechin for Sanford. Near will get it into McEachin. McEachin is over back, but I don't know. Unfortunately, that's not how you want to start your game, coming in and creating a over and back. Maroons get it inbounds to Vanderswag. Vanderswag gets it over to Vandenbosch. They're playing catch top of the key. Making the Broncos 2-3 zone now. Goes down inside low. Comes back up to the top of the key. Cross inside to Malone. Malone down low. Great job by the Maroons to get it to Vandenbrink for an easy 2. That 2-3 zone, they just eaten that up by moving that ball quickly. Broncos weren't able to move fast enough to react to that. Shot taken by Near, no good. And she got the rebound, but she touched the line, so out of bounds. Now coming back in is Kayla Cannon for the Maroons. Cannon gets it into Vanderswag. Vanderswag takes it all the way across. Gets it inside, comes all the way around to Cannon, who just came in for 3, fills it up. 36-20. Broncos going the other way. Gets it to McEachin for 3. She fills it up, returns the favor, 36-23. Everybody's shooting threes. Vanderswag gets it into Malone to Steikstra. Steikstra back out to Vanderswag. Vanderswag goes inside. They try to go back into Steikstra too high. Lundquist gets it. Gives it to Haddon. Haddon pulls up her dribble, gets it to Near. Near was looking for Haddon. Haddon had sprinted in, so turnover by the Broncos. Just a little miscommunication, and it's getting tough for the girls to do that, especially against a very good team, the Maroons. Vanderswag gets it inside, goes down low to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink, no good, rebounded by Near. Near will bring it coast to coast, puts up a little 8-footer, good, count it. Down low to Malone. There's a Steikstra. Steikstra again puts it up. Steickstra's been 6 points already. Just getting underneath the basket and beating the Broncos. McEachin will get it. Tries to hit Lundquist. Lundquist saves it, gets it to Near, back to McEachin. McEachin will split the defense. It'll get knocked off and goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Broncos. 38-25. 2:12 to go here in the half. Vanderswag gets it. They go down inside to Steikstra. Steikstra loses the handle, but she gives it back to Vandenbrink, to Vanderswag. Vanderswag comes around the corner, goes to Steikstra. Steikstra to Lampin, back to Vanderswag. Vanderswag goes down low to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink takes it down the lane, and she's going to get a foul. That's on Miller. Her second, team's fifth. 2 shots coming for Jenna Vandenbrink. She's got 4 points already. Make that 5, folks. Johnson and Sanford come in, as well as Phelps for the Maroons. Lundquist and Miller come out. Second attempt coming here from Vandenbrink. Count it, gives her 6 points. 40-25. The Maroons have extended the lead to 15. Sanford has it, tries to go inside to Johnson. quickly stolen there, and Vandenbrink not able to quite handle it, so she'll restart the half-court offense. Dykstra across court pass, goes back inside to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink left-hand layup, good, counted right over the top of Neer. Give her 8 for, again, Haddon gets it, goes inside to Neer. Neer, nice job, lays it up and off the glass, avoids the offensive foul. 42-27, under a minute to go here in the half. Right side to Lampin, back into the middle to Dykstra, back outside for 3, no good. Rebounded by Neer. Shot was taken there by Cannon. Neer will bring the ball across. We'll give it up to McKeachin, and we got a whistle, and that's going to be a foul called on Jenna Vandenbrink. That's her first, team's first. 35.1 seconds. Seeing who just came in. Paige Phelps came in for the Maroons. Ball gets inbounded to McKeachin. McKeachin back to Sanford. Sanford will take it back to the top. Hits Haddon. Haddon goes back to Neer to Johnson. Johnson can't handle it. Shot taken, 3-point, no good. Go back up. There you go, Hunter. Nice job. Get in there. Nice job by Hunter Neer to go around and put it up with the left-hand layup. Quickly ahead to, to Cannon. Cannon puts up the ball, no good, and that's it. At the end of the half, it's 42-29. We'll be back after this message by MHSAA.
Participation in high school sports in Michigan continues to be popular, and current basketball coaches are notching some big-time career win numbers. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Girls basketball coaches in the state of Michigan are picking up some milestone victories. Last week, we told you about Al DeMott passing Frank Orlando atop the most wins list when Sandusky notched win number 798 for DeMott. Since then, he has become the first girls coach to top 800 victories, as Sandusky knocked off Ubley and Marlette to bring DeMott's career record to 801 wins against 206 losses. Portland's St. Patrick's win over Morris gave Shamrock coach Al Schraben his 700th career win. Schraben is fourth all-time on the girls' wins list, behind DeMott, Orlando, and Mary Cicerone. Gary Bennett at Grosse Pointe North entered the week with 664 wins, putting him well within striking distance of being the fifth member of the 700-win club. On the boys' side, 3 coaches have more than 700 career wins, including current Beaverton coach Roy Johnston. Johnston has won 815 ball games so far. Lofton Green is second with 728 wins, and Dan Fife next with 703 victories. Coaching records, team records, final records, and individual records can all be found by visiting MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to Dundee wrestler Cade Cluse, who finished first at 120 pounds at the Hudson Super 16. To Lansing Waverly's Trey Miller, the sophomore poured in 18 points in a win over Grand Ledge, moving the Warriors into sole possession of first place in the CAAC Blue. And to 5 basketball players who all went over 1,000 career points on the same night: Jax Wilson of Sparta, Taryn Maynard of Jenison, Braxton Baker of Lowell, Simon Newhouse of East Grand Rapids, and Ella Zatkowski of Posen all topped the mark on Friday.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
Ready, set. There are a lot of moving parts to a competitive cheer competition, including safety judges. For each competition, there are a minimum of 2 safety judges and 3 panel judges. But what does each position do? Safety judges are there for safety, as simple as that sounds. During a competition, they are mobile, circling the mat, identifying illegal skills, improper spotting techniques, time infractions, and anything else deemed unsafe. They are also counting the number of competitors and floor formations for each team. Panel judges, and there are 3 of them, are scoring the round. Each round is made up of skills, floor formations, transition moves, and stunts that must all be evaluated. Both safety and panel judges can deduct points for errors in the routine.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. The state of Michigan ranks 10th nationally in high school aged population, but 8th nationally for participation in high school sports. That's according to a National Federation of State High School Associations survey. And Michigan continues to rank high in participation for individual sports. Boys bowling and boys and girls skiing all rank 2nd nationally in the number of participants. Girls bowling ranks 3rd. Ice hockey and girls tennis are both ranked 4th, with boys tennis and boys and girls golf being 5th nationally. Again, across the country, volleyball continues to see a rise in participation numbers. It is now the 2nd most popular girls' sport, behind only track and field. The top 5 states for participation are Texas, California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Illinois. To read more, please visit MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here at Coopersville, where it's 42-29. The Holland Christian Maroons are leading, and leading scorers right now, they really have a great combination over there. Leading all scorers, number 12, is Trina Vanderswag for the Maroons. She's got 9 points. Right behind her with 8 points is Jenna Vandenbrink. And with 7 points is number 4, Cameron Vandenbosch. So it's a great combination all the way across for the Broncos. Again, we've got a little tie going on there. We got Hunter Neer with 6 and Maddie Miller with 6. And so Danica Johnson sitting at 2. So Broncos, again, just kind of slipped up just a little bit. Couple of the, not being able to get a couple turnovers here and there. And the Holland Christian team is really, really good. And they made the Broncos pay with those turnovers. And so, again, want to thank Painterman. He's our Defensive Player of the Game sponsor. Coopersville Hardware and Feed. Steve and Margot are right across the half-court line from me. And then Al from Coopersville Dental Associates. Appreciate him. And Bob from Southside Bar and Grill. Dave from Van Kempen Electric, our Lights Out sponsor. Mark Janos from Coopersville Heating and Cooling, and then the Grand Rapids Sports Hall of Fame. They are our sponsors as we get ready for the second half of this game. Trying to get a couple things done here before that. Alrighty. There's the buzzer as we'll get set and we'll get turned over to the game section here. As both teams will come out and get set and get ready. The Maroons will start out with it. Vanderswag, Vandenbosch, as well as Lampin. And a shot taken there by Vanden. Good, count it, by Vandenbrink. That'll give her 10. Sanford, Roselle, Miller, Johnson, and Neer for the Broncos. Johnson drives to the basket. Oh, just can't get it to fall. That would have been nice. So she's going to go to the line shooting 2, though. That'll be on Vandenbrink, Jenna Vandenbrink. That's her second, team's first. 44-29. Johnson, see if she can't get a couple points here for the Broncos. Makes the first. Second attempt coming here for the Broncos. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cannon. She'll bring the ball across for the Maroons. Gets it to Vanderswag, to Vandenbosch. A long 3 for Vandenbosch, no good. Rebounded by Sanford. Long rebound. She was able to get the rebound. Tries to go to Roselle, but Vandenbosch there to knock it out. She's a sophomore. Very lengthy young lady. Ball gets into Neer to Sanford. Sanford will bring the ball across, set up the half-court offense. Gets it to Miller. Miller drives a little bit, gives it back to Neer. Neer cuts inside. She'll turn around and pop it up, just can't get the fall. And we got a whistle, and the ball will go to the Broncos as a tie up there. As we get everybody settled in. Ball goes into Neer. Neer gives it to Miller, top of the key. Miller will pop it up at the thing. Way too strong. A little rebounded by Cannon again. She'll bring it across, ball across, gives it to Vandenbosch right side. Vandenbosch will swing it all the way left side to Lampin. Back in the middle to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink I thought she was going to shoot it because everybody ran away from her. She'll go inside the cannon. Rebounded, though, by Vandenbrink. Gives it up to Lampin. Lampin will drive the lane. We got an offensive foul being called on Lampin. Hunter Neer again takes a charge. That is her 5th this season, folks. 44-30, that'll be her first, team second. Neer gets it to Miller. Miller will drive the lane, layup the right side, no good. Sanford, though, will come in. Backside layup, good, count it. A little reverse layup for Sanford. We got a whistle. We got a foul on the Broncos. That'll be on Sanford. That's her first, team's first. Malone will come in for Steikstra will come in for the Maroons, and out comes Vandenbrink. Vandenbosch gets it, gives it back over to Vandenbrink, or Vanderzwag. Now goes down low to Malone, back to Vanderzwag. Vanderzwag drives left lane, gets it back out to Malone, back to the top of the key to Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch goes inside to Cannon. Cannon left-hand layup, and we got a whistle. She's going to go to the line shooting 2. Foul's going to be on Hunter Neer, and that will be her first. Team second. Cannon at the line shooting 2. Misses the first. She's got 4 points for the night so far. Second attempt coming here for Kayla Cannon. Misses them both, but the rebound will go to Vandenbosch. She puts up a 3, no good. Rebounded by both teams. We got a jump ball. Possession arrows pointing to the Maroons. Sierra Malone will come in for the Maroons, and out will come Kayla Cannon. Maroons will get the ball underneath their own basket. Kicks it into Malone. Malone gives it up to Vandenbosch. Quickly over to Vanderzwag for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Maroons. Malone to Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch, nice job back to Steikstra. Good, count it, 46-32. The height there that the Maroons have is playing havoc with the Broncos and getting rebounds. Johnson for 3, fills it up. Give her 6. 46-35. Quickly over to Lampin. Lampin tries to go inside. Miller read that, just couldn't get a hold of it as she knocked it out of bounds. Haddon, Lundquist, and Bosch come in for Roselle, Sanford, and Johnson. Ball will get inbounds to Malone. Malone, or to Steikstra. Steikstra goes down low to Vandenbosch. She just backs Bosch right underneath and puts it up off the glass. Bosch has got 2 fouls, so she's got to watch how she's playing underneath there like that. Miller to Lundquist, down low to Neer. Neer drives the baseline. Reverse layup, just can't get it to go. Rebounded by Steikstra. Steikstra quickly ahead to Malone. Malone gives it to Lampin. Lampin, though, loses it. Miller will come up with it. Going the other way to Haddon. Haddon gives it up to Lundquist. Lundquist looking for Haddon. To Neer. Neer puts it up off the glass. Go, just can't get it to fall. Steikstra gets the backside rebound. Or I'm sorry, that's Vandenbosch. She'll give it up to Vanderzwag. Vanderzwag goes cross court, goes down low to Steikstra. She puts it up off the glass. Good, count it. Steikstra, that'll give her 10 points. Leading scorer for the Maroons. Miller being bothered by Vandenbosch. Gets it to Lundquist. Lundquist will drive the lane, cut off, kicks it back out to Haddon. 3:24 to go. 50-35. Back to Lundquist. Lundquist tries to hit Bosch going down the lane, knocked out of bounds by the Maroons, Sierra Malone. Haddon will inbound the pass to Bosch. Bosch to Miller, top of the key to near left side, all the way to Haddon. Haddon will go inside, blocked by Steikstra. Steikstra quickly, they go the other way. Nice job there by Vanderswag. She's going to go line shooting 2, and that's another foul on Maddie Miller. That'll be her third, team's third. At the line shooting is Vanderswag. Makes the first. That'll give her 10 points. Sanford comes in for Miller, and Smits comes in for Lampin. Johnson will come in for Neer for the Broncos. Second attempt coming here from Trina Vanderswag. She's got 10 so far, folks. Make that 11. She's got a beautiful shot for free throw. Nice job. Sanford has it, brings the ball, gives it to Johnson. Johnson goes to the right side. She pulls her dribble up. Now she's in trouble. Tries to get to Lundquist. Lundquist gets it to Sanford. One more to Haddon. Haddon pulls it up, gives it to Bosch. Bosch loses the handle. It's on the ground. We got a whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards the Broncos. So they'll retain possession underneath their own basket. Coach Marshall takes a timeout. We take one as well here on Broncos Radio.
If you're in need of a painter, look no further. Painter Man is a locally owned company that specializes in interior and exterior painting. Owner Eric Brink and his crew also offer power washing, deck staining, trim, ceiling, and cabinet painting. No job is too big or too small. So give them a call at 862-9652 for your free estimate. Also like Painter Man on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. That is the Painter Man, our sponsor of the Defensive Player of the Game.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. Bringing to you live video and audio compliments of the Coopersville Athletic Department. James Cochran and everybody, they were able to put the huddle camera in here, so we're able to bring this to you live. Appreciate everybody out there watching the game. 52-35, Maroons are leading. Broncos coming out of timeout. Ball stolen as Bosch had it, mishandled it. And we got another mishandle. We got a whistle. Unfortunately for the Maroons, Sierra Malone tripped. And foul was called on 42. That was Kiera Smits. Sanford drives the lane, nothing there, kicks it back out to Lundquist. Lundquist back to Haddon. Haddon tries to get it into Lundquist, and she was covered by three ways by Sierra Malone, but the ball's loose. Bosch underneath. Oh, just can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Maroons, quickly ahead the other way. Vanna Bosch for three. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound by the Maroons. Back into the corner. Malone tries to go inside. Ball bounces right to Haddon, though. She's going. She'll give it to Lundquist. Lundquist for three. No good off the rim. Didn't follow her shot. She'd have got the rebound. The Maroons are going this way. Vanderswag puts up the shot. No good. And we got a whistle. Ball is going to be last touched by the Broncos. Ruiersma comes in for Bosch. 52-35 still the score. We'll kick it into Vanderswag into the corner to Van den Bosch for three, no good. Nice job by Lundqvist, the boxer. Box out on the backside. That was Smits. Phelps comes in for the Maroons, as well as Jenna Vandenbrink, as well as 22, Cannon. 1:20 to go here in the third, 52-35. Sanford will bring the ball across for the Broncos. Pulls up her dribble, goes right to, nice pass to, unfortunately, to Vandenbrink. And now she's going to create a foul. That's unfortunate. You make a mistake and then you compound it because you're upset because you made a mistake. Now you'll create the foul, unfortunately. That's her second. Ball goes down deep, trying to get a hold of Jenna Vandenbrink, just a little too high for her to handle. Ball go out of bounds. Broncos will get it. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. She'll give it up to Lundqvist. Lundqvist will give it to Johnson. Johnson will dribble left side. She'll kick it out to Haddon for three. Off the rim, no good. Backside rebounded by Vandenbrink. She'll get it ahead to Phelps. Phelps will bring the ball across. Gives it up to Cannon. Cannon comes over to Van den Bosch. Van den Bosch will go right down the lane. Little 10-foot floater. Good. Count it. 54-35. Sanford will bring the ball across. Pulls up her dribble. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson goes down low. Nice move by Lundqvist. Just cannot get it to fall, unfortunately for them. Quickly ahead to Cannon. Cannon to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink will drive the lane. She'll take a little 8-footer, and she's going to get a whistle. Oh, foul going to be called on Sanford with 4 seconds to go. That'll be her third. First attempt coming here for Vandenbrink. She's got 10. Off the rim, no good. Miller will come in for Sanford. Second attempt coming here for Jenna Vandenbrink. Makes it. Gives her 11. Ties her with Van den Bosch. Johnson gets it into Miller very closely. Long throw, no good. That's how it's going to end. 55-35, the end of third. We're going into the fourth quarter here, folks. We'll be back after this message here on Broncos Radio.
There's nothing like a smile to give off a wonderful first impression. At Coopersville Dental Associates, our team cares about the condition of your smile. We offer corrective dentistry for all ages. Don't go another day covering up your smile. Let's make it gorgeous. Our team offers emergency and evening appointments for your convenience. New patients are always welcome. Visit us on the web at cvilledental.com or give us a call at 997-7326. Preserving that smile for a lifetime. That's Coopersville Dental Associates, our perfect smile sponsor.
Well, welcome back here to Broncos Radio. Scores 55-35. The Maroons have taken the 20-point lead and built that up. Trying to see if we can't find... All right, looking at the varsity game for boys, quick check-in. Broncos are leading 28-27 in the third. Back here, Broncos will get the inbound pass to Miller. Miller bringing the ball across to Johnson. She almost goes out of bounds. Nice job with stopping her toes. The near, nice give and go. Just can't get it to fall. Just cannot get the shots to fall right now for the Broncos. Vanderswag gets it ahead to Cannon. Cannon cross courts it over to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink, a nice little move around Ruersma. Puts it in, easy layup. Give her 13. 57-35. Miller pulls her dribble up. Stolen by Cannon, but she stepped on the line. Roselle or Ruersma will come out, and Sanford will come in. Trying to see, 20's now in. Karsten's in for the Maroons. Vandenbrink. Miller has it. She'll go all the way across court to Sanford to Roselle for three. Too hard. Backside Johnson makes it. Good. Count it. Good work by Danica Johnson. Way ahead, though, as Broncos did not get back on defense. Easy bucket for Nyhoff. Miller the other way. She'll do a three. No good. Rebounded backside by the Maroons. Another. This time Hunter Neer read that all the way. She's in trouble. Gets it to Miller. Miller gets it over. Tries to get over to Johnson. But the ball is stolen by Vandenbrink. Quickly to Lampin. Goes down inside to Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink takes Neer into the paint. She puts it up no good, but Miller's able to get the rebound to Sanford. Sanford tried to get the baseline, nothing there. Miller went one way, Sanford went the other way. Lampin goes up with the ball, no good. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Coming in from the Maroons is going to be Paige Phelps and Kiera Smits. Maroons get it inbounds to Nyhoff. Nyhoff back to Phelps. Phelps to Vanderswag, across again back to Nyhoff. Nyhoff goes inside to Vanderswag. Vanderswag back to Nyhoff for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Vandenbrink. Vandenbrink gets it over to Nyhoff. Nyhoff goes inside to Smits. Smits puts it up, no good. Rebounded backside by Nyhoff. Nyhoff, timeout, Coach Marshall. He takes one, we take one as well here on Broncos Radio YouTube channel.
If you're in need of a painter, look no further. Painter Man is a locally owned company that specializes in interior and exterior painting. Owner Eric Brink and his crew also offer power washing, deck staining, trim, ceiling, and cabinet painting. No job is too big or too small, so give them a call at 862-9652 for your free estimate. Also like Painter Man on Facebook to see pictures of his work and get the latest deals. That is the Painter Man, our sponsor of the Defensive Player of the Game.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio YouTube channel. 61-37 is the current score with 5:29 to go. The Maroons have it well in hand here. They've just been too strong on the boards for the Broncos. They've out-rebounded them and have been able to put up get the extra points by offensive rebounds. Johnson has it. She'll pull up her dribble, gives it to Sanford. Sanford goes inside Neer. Neer will drive the left lane. Nice little left-hand layup. Good move by Hunter Neer. That'll give her 6 points. Or I'm sorry, Hunter's 13. They don't have her on there yet. We got out of bounds by the Maroons. So Broncos will take over, 61-39. Sanford has it. Gives it to Roselle. Roselle pulls up her dribble, gives it back to Sanford. Sanford will drive inside, tries to go cross court, and goes right to the Maroons. Maroons goes to Smits. Smits has it stolen by Johnson. Johnson will bring the ball across, tries to drive the lane. She'll put it up off the glass, and good, counted. Danica Johnson, give her 10. Quickly ahead the other way. The Maroons pass in to Smits. She puts it up off the glass. In, counted. She's going to go to the line shooting one for the traditional three-point play. That is the fourth foul on Sanford. Haddon will come in for her. And no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. And that's how today's going, folks. Near gets it, throws it to Johnson. She wasn't expecting it. Goes off her shoulder, goes out of bounds. That's just how it's happening here for the Broncos. Unfortunately, that ball just not bouncing their way. Maroons will get the inbound pass, gets it into Phelps. Phelps will take it all the way around, pulls her dribble, gives it back up to Karsten. Karsten tries to drive the lane. She loses the handle, and Nieder gets it 3-on-2. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson, nice move inside, but can't get there. But Broncos are going to retain possession because Vanderswag was not able to control the ball. 4:08, 63-41. Ball gets inbounded to Johnson. To Haddon for three, no good. Rebounded by the Maroons and over the head of Vanderswag as Smits tossed it to her. McKeachin and Lundquist will come in for the Broncos. Johnson and Roselle will come out. Miller gives it over to Haddon, left side. Haddon will get a foul called on Nyhoff. Her first, team's fourth. They have 4. Broncos have 6 fouls, team fouls. Haddon has the top of the key. Looking for Neer, gets it to Neer. Neer pulls it back up. Gets it to Miller. Miller looking for a shot. We'll go inside to Neer. Nice little give and go. Nice job by Hunter Neer and Maddie Miller. Little pick and roll there. Hunter just not able to get it to fall. That'll be foul called on Phelps, her first, team's 5th. Hunter's going to the line shooting 2. She's got 8 points so far right now, folks. Short. See if she can extend the lead, being the lead point scorer for the Broncos right now. Second attempt. Makes it. Gives her 9 points for the Broncos. Vandenbosch will report back in for the Maroons as Vanderswag will step out. Vandenbosch will bring the ball across for the Maroons. Gets it over down low into the corner to Karsten. Karsten back to Vandenbosch for 3. No good. Rebounded backside by Nyhoff. Nyhoff back to Vandenbosch. She'll go in there. A little floater. No good. Rebounded this time by Hunter Neer. Hunter Neer looks up but saw Miller too late. Gets it over to Lundquist for 3. No good. Long rebounded to Malone, or to Steikstra. We got a whistle. As Steikstra was running and so was Nyhoff. That's on Chloe Haddon, her first, team 7. We're going to 1-on-1. Malone no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. McKeachin She'll bring the ball across. Kicks it out to Neer. Neer looking to drive. Nice job. She takes it all the way to the hoop. Just can't get it to fall. Maroons get it. Quickly ahead is Phelps. Phelps swings it around to Nyhoff. Nyhoff gives it up to Malone. Malone. And we got a 3-second call. That was either on Malone or Steigstra. One of those two were in the paint. 63-42, 2.5 minutes to go here in the game. Holland, the Maroons have it in hand here. McKeechan has it, looking to drive. She's cut off. And Malone slaps the ball out of her hands but goes out of bounds. So Broncos will retain possession. Goes to Haddon. Haddon will inbound it to Miller. Miller trying to drive the baseline, and she trips and falls. Unfortunately loses the handle on the ball. Quickly ahead is Phelps. Down low to Steigstra. Easy bucket for her. Give her 12 points. Neer will bring the ball across. Swings it to Haddon on the right side. Haddon comes around the horn. Gives it back to Miller. Miller will put up for three off the rim. No good, but Neer's there to get the rebound. We got a whistle. And a foul being on Tiana Steigstra. That'll be her first, team sixth. Hunter Neer going to the line, shooting 2. Currently with 9 points, seeing if she can't get into double figures here. Just in and out. Boy, I know. Should have said anything, right? Broncos. Hazelton comes in, and so does Wright for the Broncos. Makes the second one for the Broncos. Bosch comes in for Neer. So Hunter will sit with 10 points, leading scorer for the Broncos. Ball comes across. That is Phelps. Phelps top of the key, swings it left side there to Malone. Back top key to Phelps. Swings it right side to Karsten. Back and forth. They're just moving the ball across, back and forth. Looking to go down low. Now they go inside down low to Smits. Smits bothered by Bosch. Back up to the top of the key to Karsten. Back to Phelps. Right side back over to Malone. And they switch back in. Now they try to go inside. And unfortunately for the Broncos, they're not able to get any touch on it. Or fortunately for them, it's out of bounds. Broncos will get it. Bosch will get it into Wright. Wright will bring the ball across for the Broncos. Gets it to Bosch. Bosch will get it. That's another JV. I'll have to get that number for us. Loses the handle on it, gives it to Phelps. Phelps shot taken there by Karsten for 3, no good. Backside rebound though by the Maroons. Quickly ahead. Bosch gets the rebound quickly ahead. Tries to go there. Who is that? Brooklyn. Michalak for the Broncos. In their inbound pass, Bosch for a little 10-footer, no good. Rebound being fought there by Phelps. She gets it quickly ahead to Malone. Malone goes back to Phelps to start the offense. 15 seconds to go, folks. Swings it left side there to Karsten, back to Phelps. And that's how it's going to end. For tonight, the Broncos are going to be 65-43. We'll be back after this message as we've got some awards to give away here on Broncos Radio.
There's nothing like a smile to give off a wonderful first impression. At Coopersville Dental Associates, our team cares about the condition of your smile. We offer corrective dentistry for all ages. Don't go another day covering up your smile. Let's make it gorgeous. Our team offers emergency and evening appointments for your convenience. New patients are always welcome. Visit us on the web at cvilledental.com or give us a call at 997-7326. Preserving that smile for a lifetime. That's Coopersville Dental Associates, our perfect smile sponsor. Hey folks, before you make that trip to Alpine, stop in to see Steve and his staff at 364 Main Street. More than likely they will have what you need and you don't have to fight all of that traffic. They have electrical and plumbing supplies. They have power tools, hand tools, interior and exterior quality paint. They even carry lumber for your projects. So before you get in your car, give them a call at 997-8051 and save yourself some time and headaches. They are open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8, and Saturday, 7:30 to 5. That's Coopersville Hardware and Feed. Helping you find what you need is more than a logo. It is who they are. That's Coopersville Hardware and Feed.
Welcome back here to Broncos Radio. Appreciate everybody sitting here watching for tonight and listening. We got some awards to give away as for the Van Kempen Electric Lights Out player of the game is going to go to Hunter Neer. She had 13 points, so she was 11 points. She was the leading scorer for the Broncos. Painterman, defensive player of the game. Boy, it was tough, but we're going to have to give it to Danica Johnson. Again, she plays hard, and she's underneath the basket, fighting for everything she can, boxing people out and just working extremely hard. And the Coopersville Dental Associates Perfect Smile Award. Again, I'm going to have to give that to Maddie Miller. She makes me smile when she's not afraid to dive and go after anything on the floor. She gets it. She understands. Everything is, all out for her. So, again, it makes me smile to watch her play. Well, folks, unfortunately, the Broncos came out on the wrong end of the deal here, 65-43. We'll be back here Friday night. We'll be traveling to Hamilton for another OK Blue matchup between the Broncos and the Hawkeyes. Both the girls and the boys will be together. So we'll get on the traveling bus and ride that way. It'll be our my first travel. Getting away from the home confines, been kind of liking it sitting here in Coopersville at home. But like I said, we'll head that way and we'll bring that OK Blue matchup where it's a pretty big games for the girls with Hamilton sitting at top at 5-0 right now. We'll see what happens after tonight. And then for the boys, they're 4-1, and they join the boys at the top for right now. We'll see, again, that doesn't count what today does. So thank you for everybody for watching, especially our friends down there in Florida. The Leafers appreciate it. I got to actually meet your son-in-law. He came up and introduced himself to me today, and he was very helpful in getting some things for me for the broadcast here in Coopersville, so appreciate that, and appreciate everybody out there listening. Who else is out there? Have a wonderful night, and we will talk to you on Friday night here on Broncos Radio.